We have a project that we are developing a system for the Asian market. What it does is it loads up different products into a pipeline. So this is my I guess prototype, which actually shows I guess 3 products on every line over here. And what our system in this case does is it actually calculates ppm, actually how much of additives and whatnot needs to be injected into the pipeline, and as the flow goes, it's injected. And as you can see, I have a I guess setup that I developed for this. In order to actually simulate the flow, I have this drill around here connected to a encoder that does, I guess, pulses. So what this does is when I spin the drill, it would show up leaders on the main line. That's how it like simulates it. And then based on that, I have hooked up only product number 2, which in this case is a dye, and it's preset for like 75 ppm. So what this does is when the flow goes, every 30 seconds it actually calculates how much went in, calculates I guess ppm based on that, and adds the product. So for this particular project, we had some challenges that we had to overcome. In particular, a customer cannot physically touch the HMI. Now this is a actually touch screen display, which is meant to be operated by somebody actually touching it. In this case, they cannot touch it. So we actually thought about how to solve this problem when the customer needs to input names, because obviously indexing items on the screen is pretty easy if you have, I guess, couple items, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 of them or so. When you have to type a name, that's where it becomes a problem, because either have to be index the whole keyboard pretty much, or you have to come up with other way. So what we came up with is a remote mouse interface, which I am developing like right now. This is kind of like what it looks like on paper. In reality, I guess it would be this chip, I guess, connected to the back of the HMI. So what it does is it does a mouse. You can see like a mouse pointer over there. And how we move it, we have, I guess, 4 buttons. This is on my testing bench. Up, down, left, right, and as you can see, I can press one and the cursor would move. And this is my select button. If I click it, it's gonna click wherever the mouse, I guess, cursor is over there. And that's how the customer is gonna navigate.